All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Huffman. I'm here at Homer Skelton Hyundai and want to talk to you a little bit about the 2017 Elantra. It means a lot to me because my wife drives one and I drive one, and I pay for it too. It's not a dealer demo. So here, let me tell you a little bit about the 2017 Elantra. First, I want to start here at the front. A couple of things I want to hit highlights for you on. The Elantra has HID headlights. That means it penetrates fogginess or real dark. It spreads out where you got great visibility. On the sides down here, of course you got fog lights, that's obvious. But something that you don't see just thinking about it is right here beside these fog lights. In today's market, it's all about performance and gas mileage and all this other stuff. One of the things that helps on gas mileage on this car, instead of the wind being pushed all around the car, if you see right here, it allows the wind to go through here and out the wheel well, which lowers your coefficient of drag, which helps your gas mileage, helps your performance. Right here in the front of the car, you'll see here, because I don't want to ignore this because it looks a little different. This is your camera that operates your smart cruise control. I'm going to tell you about the smart cruise control here in a little while. That's it for now. Here with the Elantra, now we're looking at a different part of the car. Obviously, they're looking at the side, and just wanted to pay attention that this is classified as an economy car. But look at this thing. I mean, the lines on this are so sleek, so stylish. But a couple of things I want to point out to you here on the side. 17-inch alloy wheels. And the styling of the alloy wheels, it just looks good to me. It's one of my favorite parts of the exterior of the car. You look down, you see the lines moving down the car. You see on the Elantra, you have the available sunroof up here, the shark fin antenna that helps you with your GPS, your satellite radio, and all that kind of stuff. You see on the sides, you have your external mounted turn signals. It is just another safety thing. It seems small, but when you put your blinker on and these light up, it helps people near you to understand that you're about to change lanes or make a turn or whatever. If you see right here, the etching on the edge of the mirror, it's your blind spot detection. And it's something I'm going to demonstrate when I'm in the car, but I want you to see this from here, because what that does, a blind spot detection, if somebody is back here in your blind spot, they're moving up to you, that lights up and alerts you that someone's coming. You don't need to move over. You'll actually get an alert ding to you if you try to change lanes. Look at the Elantra. It's a great looking car for a great price. One of the great convenience features to the Elantra, and it's the first car in its class to offer this kind of feature, is it's called Smart Trunk. So you have a key fob that you have a push button to get in and out of your car. Well, that works for your trunk as well, but say you're coming out to your car and your hands are full and you want to put something in the trunk, but you don't have any way, your keys in your pocket of your purse and you can't get to it. Well, this solves that problem. You walk up, approach your car, you hear the beep starts. If you don't move, it kicks it up, and all you got to do is put your stuff in. You don't have to kick your foot. You don't have to say the magic words. The Smart Trunk is going to enable that for you. Then you have plenty of trunk space in here. You have a spare tire. No inflation kit or anything like that. The Elantra is going to take care of all your needs in that respect. Alrighty, so we're continuing on the Elantra. Now we're going to take a ride. It doesn't seem like it, but there is so much room in the cabin of this car. You have, I am 6'5" and about 300 pounds. I hate to admit that on camera, but there it is. So, and I've got headroom, I've got leg room, I've got shoulder room. You got more room in this than the Toyota Corolla, the Nissan Sentra, and the Honda Civic. So we're going to take a ride down the highway here in just a second, because I want to show you little bit of the safety and what we have working here. So like I told you before on our walk around outside the car, you have the blind spot detection. So that's it there in the mirrors on both sides, and we're going to see if we can get somebody to come up at us so I can show you how that works. You also have lane departure warning, which I'm going to show you how that works as well. So the lane departure warning works because the camera sees down the road, and if you start to drift without your turn signal being on, it hollers at you. Now we have a truck approaching us. I'm going to show you the blind spot warning. There it is. It's lit up. I put my blinker on. It beeps at me to say, no, don't do that. Now we're rolling along at highway speeds. Decide that I want to go into cruise control. So I set my cruise. The smart cruise is going to help me because it's going to automatically correct for the car in front of me. So if I'm cruising along and the car in front of me slows down a little bit, the smart cruise control slows me down to compensate for that. I don't have to put my brake on and then slow the car down and then reset it. It's going to automatically do that for me. Another safety feature that the Elantra has is automatic braking with pedestrian detection. Now, forgive me because I'm not going to demonstrate that for you because I don't want to scare somebody to death or whatever. We're going to take a right here and head back toward the dealership. Wanted to show you on the highway how the lane departure warning worked and show you how the blind spot detection worked. So now we're going to go back toward the dealership, and one of the things that I noticed about that car is when we're on the road, the Elantra, you think of a smaller car as being something that you feel every little bump or whatever. Well, this is a bumpy road. We included in our test drive for a reason, and with the suspension being placed directly above the back wheels, the feeling of those bumps is severely minimized. And you see as we're looking around the car, as we're going down the road, you see my fuel mileage is displayed prominently for me so that I can tell that I don't have a whole lot of fuel left, but we got enough to finish our test drive. The lane departure warning is active. I got my cruise, I've got my speedometer, got my navigation. Very easy to deal with, very user friendly to work with. I have automatic temperature control. Kind of works as the same principle as in your home. So if I set my temperature to 72 degrees and I want it to be 72 degrees in here, I set it at 72, hit auto. What the car is going to do is it's going to adjust the fan speed and the temperature of the air to make it 72 degrees in here. That's pretty cool. But in addition to that, especially during the summertime, you hit 72 and it's 98 degrees outside and 105 in your car. Well, that's difficult. So it's going to work really hard to try to adjust that temperature. Well, the fan is going to be wide open. Well, if you want to adjust your fan speed, you just come right here and just manually adjust your fan speed. You got heated seats on this vehicle. It's just an easy way to warm up on one of those cold mornings. You also have drive mode options. You have eco mode, which saves you fuel. Sport mode, which lengthens the time it takes for you to shift from first to second to third gear, gives you more power for those instances where you want to get after it a little bit more. You got a leather wrapped steering wheel. Real comfortable feeling. And of course, your wheel tilts and telescopes to you. just another way to make you feel more comfortable in the car. On your steering wheel, it's real easy to change your volume on your radio, mess with your presets, your cruise. All that is right here, right accessible, very comfortable for you. We're about back to the dealership now. A couple other things I want to show you once we get stopped. I just want you to know I appreciate you taking this ride with me today. And 2017 Elantra, like I told you, is something that's, well, it's very important to me because I drive it, and it's for the value, for the amount of stuff that you get for the money that you have to spend on this car. It's unmatched in the industry. So let's go over here. We're going to get stopped here, and I want to show you a couple other things. Number one, your backup camera. Look at the screen there. It's a very wide view, helps you to see exactly where you're going when you put it in reverse. Of course, it doesn't replace looking, but it's a tool for you. And when you look here, when you turn your wheel, you see the yellow that turns. The yellow tells you where you're going to go at that wheel angle. The blue tells you straight behind you. One of my favorite features, and this is where I'm going to leave you today, one of my favorite features on this car, and it's just a convenience, it's just a fun thing for me. You have your radio. Of course, you get satellite radio free for 3 months. But on your presets, if you see the little record button here on your presets, if you change channels, while, and the car's been running for a while, and we've been taking our drive for a little while, so you change channels on your preset, and you see, hey, I really like that song. Well, as long as the car's been running, it's basically been recording on the different channels that have the record button on there. So if you switch over in the middle of a song on one of your presets on your satellite radio, and you say, hey, that's one of my favorite songs, I'd like to hear it. Boom, starts it over. The 2017 Hyundai Elantra is one of my favorite vehicles that we sell. Again, I guess I can't say this enough. I liked it so much that my wife drives one, I drive one, I believe in it. The other advantage that Hyundai has above everybody else in the industry is the warranty, backed by Hyundai Assurance. 5 years, 60,000 miles, full coverage warranty, covers everything but your wearables, your tires, your wipers, your brake pads, things that are going to wear out and are supposed to. You have a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, and from our dealership, not Hyundai related, just from our dealership, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty, no charge to you. Again, I'm Chris Huffman at Homer Skelton Hyundai. Come see me. Let's do business. Oh.